A BBC journalist reportedly flew all the way to Puerto Rico for a scheduled interview with Logan Paul, but when someone finally showed up, people started questioning whether it was even him. And then things got even stranger. Because according to reports, Logan's legal team warned the BBC not to release parts of what they found. Think about that for a second. Not a public denial, not a normal response. A legal warning aimed at one of the biggest news organizations in the world. By 2023, most people thought the CryptoZoo disaster was finally fading away. CoffeeZilla had already exposed the project. A class action lawsuit was filed, and Logan announced a $1.8 million buyback plan for people who lost money. But there was a catch. Take the payout, and you couldn't sue anymore. And for a lot of people, that changed the entire conversation. Because giving money back isn't always the same as taking responsibility, especially when legal conditions come attached to it. Then came October 2025. The lawsuit was dismissed. The judge reportedly ruled there wasn't enough proof that Logan's statements directly caused investors to lose money. The promises around CryptoZoo were described more like exaggerated hype than legally misleading claims. So legally, Logan walked away clean. But the people who lost money didn't exactly feel the same way. Most never got full recovery. Some didn't take the buyback at all. And for them, the story never really ended. Then in March 2026, Logan appeared on a podcast and made something very clear. If people called him a scammer, they should be ready for legal consequences. Not regret, not reflection, a warning. And around the same time, the BBC situation still reportedly hadn't been fully resolved. Some parts of that investigation were never fully released publicly, and nobody really knows what's being held back, or why. Meanwhile, Prime started facing pressure too. There was reportedly a massive lawsuit involving bottle supplier Refresco, another legal dispute connected to Team USA branding, plus earlier backlash over high caffeine levels in products heavily marketed toward younger audiences. And any one of those stories could have been huge on its own. But together, people started noticing a pattern. Forest video, animal controversy, CryptoZoo, buyback conditions, dismissed lawsuit, BBC warning, Prime lawsuits. Every single time the backlash explodes, and somehow the cycle resets. The WWE career keeps growing, the podcast keeps going, Prime keeps selling, and somehow none of it fully sticks. So maybe the real question isn't whether Logan survives controversy. Maybe the real question is how many times someone can survive it before people stop calling it luck. Drop your thoughts below, because this story still doesn't feel finished.